Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by the Poppystamps blog and joining me for another video. I have a fall thank you card that features the Poppystamps oak leaf collage and thank you streamer dies that I cut from a sheet of adhesive backed wood veneer. It goes through the die cut machine quite easily. I also use oatmeal cardstock to create my top folding card base. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and a piece of oatmeal cardstock cut to 3 by 5 1/4. My wood veneer is cut at 3 1/4 by 5 1/2, and the green cardstock is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. I'm using a scoreboard to create some 1/8 inch lines on my backer piece. This piece will go on the back of my wood veneer once it's cut, just to add some interest. I thought it would look better than just a plain piece of cardstock. I really like this oatmeal cardstock. It's from Gina K, and she also has some matching envelopes. I think it looks very fallish. As you can see, it puts some nice grooves into the paper. Or you can flip it over, which I did, and use the side that looks more like corduroy. Here I have my wood veneer ready to be cut with my die, and I'm just eyeballing my die onto the wood veneer like I usually do, leaving a little extra room at the bottom for my sentiment. The tape I like to use is the Scotch brand. I think it comes in a blue box, and it is not permanent tape. Seems to leave no residue on my paper or anything, and it comes off quite easily. I used a metal shim in my die cutting machine to make sure my die cut all the way through the wood veneer and the adhesive backing. It had absolutely no problem at all. As you can see, the wood veneer came out of the die with no problem at all. And there's my die cut. It's hard to see on camera, but the little impressions in the leaves actually came out on the wood. I just love it. Looks like fall. Using the backer that I made prior, I'm going to adhere my wood veneer. And all you have to do is peel the adhesive backing off, and you're ready to go. As I said before, it is quite sticky, so I am applying the backer to the wood. And here's my panel ready to go. I just love that little bit of texture that backer panel gave. I'm going to apply my green panel to my card base with just a little bit of tape runner. And I really like that pop of green. I think it really contrasts nicely with the wood. Here's my wood panel ready to go on, and I'm going to be applying some foam tape to the back of my panel just to pop it up a bit. I think that always looks nice. If you like, you could always use fun foam or something like that. I added my wood veneer panel, and I was ready to move on to my sentiment. Really like how that pops up just a bit from the card. Always adds some interest. I cut my thank you from the same wood veneer, and I'm really happy it had the pre-backed adhesive on it. Sure made life much easier. I just couldn't see, even with spray glue, using that on the wood. I have a 1 inch by 8 1/2 inch piece of oatmeal cardstock that I applied my thank you sentiment to. Sticks easily. I really like that. So here I'm going to position where I'd like to place my thank you, and I will be using my typical liquid glue. I use a PVA liquid glue. which is a glue used in bookbinding. I found it on Amazon and I like it better than most glues on the market. Doesn't leave a sticky residue and it is water soluble. Here I've placed my thank you, and I'm placing an acrylic block on top to keep it flat while it dries. Once dry, I will use the card base as a guide and trim the excess. It's much easier if you flip it over and trim it from the back. To finish my card, I added some sequins from Poppystamps from their not so heavy metal sequin pack. Beautiful colors for fall, and it also is a great shaker card set. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and please come back again soon. Bye-bye.